Yeah, is that one of those things now? You guys are so shorthanded that basically you're gonna play. If you can walk, you guys are gonna play.
Yeah, I mean, not only because we're so shorthanded, it's that moment in the season where all of these games count, and this is kind of crunch time, so we need all hands on deck.
How big is this one Monday night?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, it's the next one, the only one that we can control, but it being in a division, with the division being so tight, it means a lot for the trajectory of our season. So we need everything we got.
Adrian Peterson, you guys gonna key on him?
I mean, he's got the fountain of youth, and he's running the ball hard. They're giving them, the ball at a pretty significant clip. So we got to do a good job of bottling that up if we want to have any kind of success.
Can you take something out of the way you guys played in the second half last game? I mean, it was last year's defense.
Well, I mean, you had a tale of two halves. One is if you don't get lined up, you don't tackle well on the perimeter, that you'll give up a ton of yards and it won't be fun. But you get lined up, you communicate, and you tackle at the point of attack. And all of a sudden, we put ourselves in positions where we can get after the quarterback, we can create, some negative plays and have some fun on defense.
Yesterday, Jim Schwartz kind of singled you out as a guy that he's so thankful that he has because you really can do everything in the secondary, and they've needed you to do everything in the secondary. Does that, I know, you're a humble guy, but does that occur to you like, okay, all right, I'm going over here now, Like, what's your mentality?
I mean, I'm a very solution-oriented person, so, whatever that requires in the moment. I've luckily had a career where I've played all of these different positions. I know the defense, like the back of my hand, so it's not a big deal to switch, from spot to spot. Like I said, I know that going into pretty much every season that's my role, and so just like we need these practice squad guys to come up and play corner, my role is to be able to be versatile enough to have some flexibility for the defense so that we can, endure. One thing that has never changed since I've been in the league is that you have injuries in the secondary. And so cross-training guys that can play different positions gives you that depth and versatility for matchups.
Is this the most injury-stricken secondary you've been a part of?
By far. I mean, it's a unique situation that we're, fighting through. But, these type of situations make you stronger.
Should I tell Nigel you can play middle linebacker then?
Nah, I'd rather him be. That's not a role I want to do all the time.